Right. The first question is parallel realities. You know, as I told earlier, life is all about frequencies. It's like, for example, sometimes you feel you know something and that happens, or something comes in your mind, and that reality happens in the future. How did you get this information? You accessed another reality which already had this information. You brought it into this dimension, translated it, understood, and you experience later. You know, this dimension which we experience with the body is one of the grossest dimensions. Even if you take 800 billion people of Earth, each person has a level of frequency and a dimension of operation. Those who are angry, waging wars, destroying things, and trying to harm people, these are all probably the grossest possible on Earth. On the other side, the people who want to help the people, to give more life to people, you know, raise them up from bad emotions, feelings and stuff. This is one of the subtlest dimensions they are in. This is one of the subtlest dimensions of operation. Then there are these masters who have defied death. They die at will. You know, the Nath Gurus and those masters, they have even controlled death. Control means they are not operating on the basis of karma. They decide to take birth, they live as long as they like, and then they leave. These kind of masters who have nothing to do with any of the activities of Earth, various dimensions. So in here itself, if you look closely, you can see parallel existences. That means dimensional differences. Likewise, there are parallel existence beyond the Earth, but within the Milky Way, within the Sun's empire. There are there are beings like planets, and there are beings existing in planets whom we cannot see with our naked eyes. See, the 14 worlds which the scriptures talk about, these 14 worlds are 14 dimensions. The chakras, 18 chakras people talk about on top of head, are various dimensions, the opportunity or the potential for you to connect to various dimensions. So it's like a palm tree, you know, it goes further and further. So once you reach the 18, that means you are in total consciousness and you are connected with any zone you want. And please understand, when you reach a level of frequency through your chanting and meditation, sometimes the messages conveyed to you or the connection you get with a master may not be from Earth. Don't think that they are masters who lived and died. They may not be from Earth at all. They could be anybody whom you have the frequency matching. Technically, anybody can give you an information or an experience if your frequency is tuning into that person or that being. All you have to do is raise your energy and frequency. The easiest way is chanting. The not so easy way is dimensional destruction. Chanting is, through chanting you are increasing the frequency of you. Dimensional destruction is contemplation. You are asking yourself, am I this personality? No. Am I this anger? No. Am I this emotion? No. This is a constant exercise. You're always asking yourself, I'm getting angry. Am I getting angry, or this personality is getting angry? Then you say, oh, this personality is getting angry. I'm not angry. So, like that, you detach and detach and detach, and then you increase and increase your power. This is a process. It's a process, but it's worth it. It's not easy, but this is not meditation. This is contemplation, manana. For dimensional destruction, the first question is, why am I? The last question is, why am I? There's only one question. You know, the moment you ask, why am I Mohanji? Why am I this personality? Why should I be this? That is the beginning. When you keep asking this question, why should I be arrested to one personality, the shell starts breaking. You know, in Mexican Indian philosophy, if you have read, there are certain places where they talk about the master came as a cat or master came as a dog. This is the same thing. The master said, today I am a cat, and he walked in as a cat. And the students did not understand, what is this cat doing here? Then it was him. So the dimensional destruction he was demonstrating. He said, today I am a cat, today I am a dog, today I am the leaf. And every place he is displaying this power. In every location, in every level, every aspect, every form, he is displaying power. That means he is not bound by any form. He is pure consciousness. I actually like the Mexican Indian philosophy, even though it's a bit obscure, it's not easy to understand. But as I was evolving, I understood what they're talking about. And one thing I remember, this I read when in my college days. The student is asking the master, become a crow. I would like to see you as a crow. Because master is asking him, in which form would you like to see me? So the student says, I'd like to see you as a crow. Then the master says, no, not as a crow. So the student asked, why not? Why can't you be a crow? So he said, a crow is a bird which has one foot in the astral world and one foot in the terrestrial. So I will become neither here nor there. Then I will have to leave the body soon. So crow is the only bird which is bright silver in color, but our eyes can only see it as black. But it is bright silver, and it is directly connected to the world of the ancestors. So the student asked him, so can I go and meet my ancestors? Can I go to my ancestor world? Then he said, yes, you can, but you won't come back. I don't remember the name of the book, but it is something to do with powers of the eagle or something like that. This is a Mexican Indian philosophy in which it's very interesting things. Those days I was too young to understand most of it, but now I realize this is the dimensional destruction they were talking about. You stop being you, then you are everything else. You know what prevents you from being anything else is your overemphasized personality. And to maintain this personality, you're working so hard. You know, during your waking hours, right, from your morning when you wake up, I hope you're woken up, till you sleep actually, you know, means literally when people know that you're sleeping. Now also you're sleeping, but nobody knows. But between this time, like after you're waking up and when you go to bed, who actually are you serving? What are you serving? Your personality. You're serving your personality. This personality is very demanding. It tells you certain things which are essential, and it said, this is essential for my survival, and you're feeding it all the time. Think about it. And this is maintained by your ego. Personality is always maintained by the ego. If somebody calls you, hey donkey, what gets affected? Personality is getting affected. You know very well that you are not taken a body of a donkey. But personality is affected. This is why some people call another person, you fool, you idiot. Whom will you call an idiot? Who's not an idiot? Somebody who does not understand what is an idiot, will you call him? Because there is no use. Everything is hitting your personality. And you are struggling to maintain this personality. And you're suffering. If you allow the personality on one side and you become the person, always the person, there is no suffering. Personality is something which you are projecting when you are awake. The person remains the same during the waking hours, during the sleeping hours, and the dream hours. Same. Person is the same. But you are not aware during your sleeping and you are dreaming, because only when you wake up you realize you slept and you dreamt. In other words, you are the projector, not the feature film. If you do not exist, there is no feature film called life. All the comedies, tragedies, drama, action, thriller, everything you are projecting in this life. You know, sometimes it's a horror film. You're projecting. Just imagine the projector is switched off, there is nothing on the screen. Think about it. You are continuously projecting something on the screen and you believe you are that. That is when there is sorrow. This is why we have sorrows. Otherwise, you know very well that's on the screen. That's a drama going on, action, horror, comedy, tragedy. It's all happening. I'm projecting and I'm not affected. Projector is never affected with any film. Projector has no interest in film. Like a petrol has no interest in your journey. You are not even the projector. You are the electricity that runs the projector. Go inside.